Right. I'm not going to go over the basics that you already know about how it makes you look better, gets you more women, more confidence. I'm going to go into the deep rooted, real reasons on why fitness changes who you are and the way you approach life forever. The thing is, it's not just about a body transformation, but what it does to you inside here. So let's get started with my life before I look like this on the right. So my life, this was ground zero here. This is after everything went wrong. The business I was working on for 2 years failed. My crypto that I was working on, I ended up selling for like less than a third of what I thought I was gonna get, probably like a fourth. Physique was at an all-time low, and keep in mind this was after 3 years of consistent training. I'm talking tracking macros, training 6 times a week, intense in the gym, 6 a.m. sessions, super disciplined. I was in a cycle of burnout. I was living in the worst position of my life ever, in the worst place, just unideal everything, stuck in a cycle of burnout, working jobs that I hated in order to pay off debt that I was in, that I got myself in. But overall, I was just focused on outcomes, not character. And all this unstable foundations that I had been building for the last 2 years all collapsed on me at once, simply due to the fact that I wasn't doing things properly, and I had my life to show for it, right? I had a business that failed, crypto venture that failed, a failed physique. So obviously I was not doing something right. My focus on outcomes rather than characters led me to this very position. Like I said earlier, it's more about just the physicalness, but what it took to get to this picture of me on the right. And you got to understand who I was on this left hand side, what I thought about the world, my views on the world, the way I viewed everything, my habits were towards fitness had to completely die. And this person I am on the right hand is a completely different person. Not, and I don't just have a body to show for it, but internally I was functioning completely different, and I had changed and transcended myself into this, from this picture on the left to this picture on the right. And this transformation taught me how to change, make real everlasting change in order to meet my goals rather than me trying to chase the goals. Because you have to understand who you are in this current moment can't get the goals that you want, obviously, because you don't have them. So this taught me how to change in order to get to meet my goal where it was required. My goal is up here, my person is down here. I have to become the person to have the goal. And overall taught me how to set and stick to a goal, because in the past I built so many half-built bridges. I would have new goals every week and I will never actually finish any of them. What this also taught me was how starting and finishing something looks like. I had never experienced this in the past. I had never gotten real results in any areas of my life intentfully, and I never knew what it was like to actually taste success, real world success, not just internal success that would make me feel better, or thoughts or imaginations. This was a real world tangible thing that I had in my life because I had made a commitment and consistent action in order to get this. It wasn't by accident. So this gave me real world wins. I had something to show for my effort for the first time in my life. Rather than having a bunch of half-built bridges, my life in chaos everywhere, stuck in cycles of burnout, it just gave me more clarity, and it helped me stop questioning myself because I understood my capabilities and that I actually had what it took to get what I wanted. And this was just a low-hanging fruit. Fitness was just a low-hanging fruit on getting that. And it gave me confidence, like I said, it gave me confidence in my ability to get what I want in this world, knowing that I can just bring it out of thin air from a thought, and that I have the ability to get the things I want. And this is going to apply to how I go about my goals in the future. This can be applied to anything, that business you want to start. It's the same principles. You're going to have to become the person that has a successful business rather than trying to get the successful business by tomorrow with your current person, because you got to, like I said earlier, you're not there. You're not the person that has a successful business yet. So by undergoing a fitness transformation, you're learning that you have to change yourself in order to get your goal. And overall, this just taught me how to become he who can, the guy who gets what he wants, and whatever it is in life, how to really go about my goals, how to really tackle life in order to get real world success rather than just imagination up here. The best thing about learning this through fitness is it's a fixed time frame, so nothing is left up in the air. Unlike other goals, right? There's uncertainty with a business or with a skill set, maybe learning the piano. You don't know exactly when all your work and effort is going to pay you, and you don't know how long it's going to take you for your character to get to the goal, because it's different for everyone. But the thing is, fitness has clear structure and action items that guarantee success when followed, and this applies to anyone no matter who you are. It all comes down to biology. And this just teaches you how to start something, stick with it, and everything it took to get from here to here, and what it really requires to close that gap and get what you want in this world. And the best thing is you have a physical representation of the change you made in your life. And the world is simply your oyster, because you now have the skill set to apply this to anything in the world that you desire, which will get you on path to the dream life that you've always wanted and make this a reality. And this is just my life now. I'm moving with confidence and clarity. My life isn't as uncertain as it was before. I'm no longer questioning myself every day. I'm no longer stuck in these cycles of burnout. I'm actually on progress, on route to build real things in this world, and I'm doing things properly. I'm not trying to shortcut or half-ass things anymore. I understand what it really takes to become the person I want to be, and I'm on route to doing that. I'm improving the relationships in my life and getting the ones I actually want. The way I approach the world, and I'm actually doing the things I want. I have most confidence and clarity I've ever had in my character, in my life. Overall, I'm just finally building real, tangible things in this world now, rather than living in my head thinking I'm something I wasn't. And that just brings me peace of mind and clarity, and it allows me to enjoy that journey on the way there, because I know that time is on my side now. I'm doing the right things every day. Time is simply my ally, and I'm no longer trying to fight against it, causing myself all this pain thinking I'm something I'm not. If you're looking to make real change in your life and you're over your current reality, and you accept the fact that you're not where you want to be because of you, and that you haven't changed enough, and you're ready for real change, book a call down below. We'll start with the low-hanging fruit. Let's just get you a fitness transformation so you can unlock your life like I did. Either way, guys, this is Achilles. Thank you for watching here to the end. Book a call if you're ready. If not, whatever. Hopefully you got something from this video, and that's going to wrap it up here.